Hidden in the shadows of society lie secretive organizations shaping our world. Their motives, whispered in hushed tones, range from charitable acts of global improvement to sinister plots of world domination. These organizations, shrouded in mystery and fueled by centuries of speculation, hold an irresistible allure. What secrets do they safeguard behind their closed doors? What is the truth behind the myths and legends? Join me as we venture into the shadowy world of the world's most secretive organizations. Their existence fuels curiosity, conspiracy theories, and fear. Our journey into the heart of secrecy begins with perhaps the most infamous organization of them all, the Illuminati. Founded in Bavaria in 1776, during an era of revolution and upheaval, the Illuminati, with its emphasis on reason and free thought, attracted intellectuals and reformers alike. Yet its very existence was fleeting, disbanded within a decade by a wary government suspicious of its clandestine meetings and growing influence. But did it truly cease to exist? Or did it simply retreat further into the shadows, its tendrils silently weaving their way through the corridors of power? Whispers of their involvement follow every major political shift, every financial crash, every societal upheaval. Are these merely the ramblings of conspiracy theorists, or do they hold a grain of truth? Separating fact from fiction can prove a daunting task. Some point to the symbols associated with the Illuminati, the all-seeing eye atop a pyramid, as evidence of their pervasive influence. While the veracity of these claims remains a subject of debate, the very fact that such speculation persists speaks to the enduring power of the Illuminati myth. Our exploration of secretive organizations leads us next to the Freemasons, a fraternal order shrouded in centuries of tradition and ritual. Their origins can be traced back to the medieval guilds of stonemasons, who possessed secret knowledge of geometry and architecture, skills essential for the construction of grand cathedrals and castles. Over time, the Freemasons evolved, their ranks swelling with intellectuals, politicians, and even royalty, all drawn to the allure of their cryptic rituals and the promise of enlightenment. The Freemasons are steeped in symbolism, their lodges adorned with compasses, squares, and other tools of the Mason's trade, each carrying a deeper, often esoteric meaning. Their ceremonies, conducted in private and guarded by oaths of secrecy, have fueled centuries of speculation. Some view them as harmless traditions, a way for like-minded individuals to bond and share in ancient rituals. Others, however, see something more sinister, a hidden agenda lurking beneath the surface of their charitable works. The Freemasons have been linked to some of the most pivotal moments in history. They have been both praised for their philanthropy and accused of wielding undue influence in the halls of power. Their true nature, much like the intricate patterns woven into a Masonic carpet, remains a subject of debate, a puzzle that has captivated historians and conspiracy theorists alike for centuries. Our quest for answers now takes us to the hallowed halls of Yale University, home to the Skull and Bones Society, an elite fraternity steeped in secrecy and exclusivity. Founded in 1832, its membership roster reads like a who's who of American power and privilege. Presidents, senators, Supreme Court justices, and captains of industry. Each year, a select group of Yale seniors, chosen for their intellect, ambition, and family connections, are tapped to join the ranks of the Skull and Bones. What transpires within the walls of their imposing tomb-like headquarters, a building known simply as the Tomb, remains shrouded in mystery. Rumors abound of bizarre initiation rituals, secret oaths, and discussions of global influence, fueling speculation about the true nature of their gatherings. Critics view the Skull and Bones Society as a breeding ground for a future ruling class, an exclusive club where the privileged few conspire to shape the world in their image. Defenders, however, maintain that the Skull and Bones is nothing more than a harmless fraternity, a place for young men to forge lifelong bonds and engage in spirited debate. The truth, as is often the case with such secretive organizations, likely lies somewhere in between. One thing is certain: The veil of secrecy surrounding the skull and bones continues to fascinate and fuel conspiracy theories. The Bilderberg Group, architects of globalization? Our journey into the heart of global power structures leads us to the annual gatherings of the Bilderberg Group, a gathering so cloaked in secrecy, its very existence was once dismissed as a conspiracy theory. Each year, approximately 130 of the world's most powerful individuals, drawn from the realms of politics, finance, media, and industry, converge upon a heavily guarded location. The Bilderberg Group's clandestine nature has made it a lightning rod for criticism and speculation. Critics accuse the group of being an unelected shadow government, dictating global policies behind closed doors, their decisions impacting the lives of millions without any form of public accountability. They point to the group's strict media blackout, the heavy security presence surrounding their meetings, and the air of secrecy that permeates their every move as evidence of a sinister agenda. Defenders of the Bilderberg Group, however, maintain that the group is simply a forum for informal discussions, a chance for world leaders and influential figures to network and exchange ideas outside the confines of formal diplomacy. While it is highly unlikely that the Bilderberg Group functions as a literal shadow government, dictating global events with impunity, their meetings undoubtedly provide a platform for the world's elite to shape the global agenda. The lack of transparency surrounding their discussions, however, continues to fuel suspicion and distrust. The allure of secrecy, power, influence, and control. Throughout our exploration of the world's most secretive organizations, we have encountered a recurring theme, the allure of secrecy. From the clandestine rituals of the Freemasons to the guarded gatherings of the Bilderberg Group, these organizations thrive on secrecy. Secrecy, throughout history, has been linked with power. Those who possess hidden knowledge often hold influence. Secret societies offer a sense of community and purpose. But secrecy also comes at a cost. Shielded from scrutiny, they are susceptible to corruption. Separating fact from fiction. The importance of critical thinking. As we conclude our journey into the world of secretive organizations, we are left with more questions than answers. The line between fact and fiction, often blurred by layers of speculation, rumor, and outright fabrication, can be difficult to discern. It is tempting to get swept up in the intrigue, to see conspiracies lurking around every corner, but it is precisely in these moments that critical thinking becomes paramount. We must approach these organizations with a healthy dose of skepticism, questioning their motives, examining their actions, and demanding evidence to support the extraordinary claims made about their influence. The internet age, while providing a wealth of information at our fingertips, has also made it easier than ever for misinformation and disinformation to spread like wildfire. It is our responsibility, as informed citizens, to critically evaluate the information we consume, to separate fact from fiction, and to arrive at our own conclusions. This is not to say that all claims made about these organizations are without merit. There have undoubtedly been instances of corruption, abuse of power, and undue influence within their ranks. However, it is important to remember that correlation does not equal causation. Just because a member of the Bilderberg Group attended a meeting where a particular policy was discussed, does not mean that they were directly responsible for its implementation. We must be careful not to fall into the trap of seeing conspiracies where none exist. These organizations, shrouded in mystery, continue to fascinate and intrigue us. Are they benevolent forces for good? Their secretive nature merely a byproduct of their desire to operate efficiently and without interference? Or do their clandestine gatherings hint at a darker purpose? A desire to shape the world according to their own hidden agenda? The question remains, what are they hiding, and why?